In this module, we are going to learn about the concept of imperialism. It is referred to the methods and techniques which are employed by any nation state against other states. If you could see that after the First World War, there were many colonies which were under the sway of the developed world, especially French, Britishers, Americans, Germans, and Dutch. They were holding many territories of the world and having them under their control. So that process of colonization was there, that they were having a direct control of upon other nationalities, and that was known as colonialism. Under imperialism, they were having different types of influences. That may be cultural imperialism, that may be media imperialism, but it is basically focusing upon its expansion. Any developed part of the world, or you may say, any country which has more power, is trying to control the neighboring states or even the states which are away from their boundaries through its capabilities, through its power. Imperialism as a process integrated with the concept of empire and encouraged to rule over geographic spaces and their residents. This feature develops a link between globalization and imperialism. As we see that globalization is a source of integration. If we are going to uh, define globalization in one word, we may say that it is an increased interconnectedness of everything. It is not only interconnectedness of human beings, its goods, services, media, cultures, everything is going to connect with each other. International financial institutions, World Trade Organization, marketing, multinational corporations, name anything, advertisement. So this is how globalization force became very much instrumental for the imperialistic forces or the states which were doing that imperialism in the contemporary world. Imperialism gained momentum in the late 19th century. Lenin is considered as an important primary theorist of imperialism. Capitalism leads to generate global capitalist economies. Capitalists control foreign markets and foreign investments. Capitalists constantly hunt for new markets. In the name of liberalism, in the name of free market, capitalist forces were very much successful in capturing the far-flung areas, or you may say far-flung economic markets successfully. Globalization contributes to the expansion of capitalism imperialistically, and Lenin claimed that imperialism is nothing but a parasitic system. Any parasitic system that lives on the other, that is why it is known as parasitic system. Imperialism is mostly considered economic in nature because it believes in controlling other states' resources. However, Michael Hart and Antonio Negri, imperialism is not limited to economy. Rather, it includes global political, economic, and cultural processes that I earlier mentioned in my previous slide, that how these imperialistic forces can make an influence on every part of your life. The argument of decline of the position of the nation state is controversial because you see that how imperialism is getting control of different parts of the world through its capabilities. But on the other hand, it is also being considered that owing to the increased impact of the globalization, the process of globalization, we may say that international or transnational organizations are having more influence than the state, but it is still very much contradicted and very much contested. United States is significant in debate of new imperialism because it emerged victorious after the Second World War and also emerged as a successful democracy. This new imperialism is also termed as capitalist imperialism. Capitalist imperialism is a contradictory synthesis of politics and economics. There is a rapid increase in American imperialism. For example, if we see that how Afghanistan and Iraq were invaded by America and former Soviet Union, that invaded in 1979 first, and then America in 1991 in uh, Iraq, and then in 2001 in Afghanistan. There is a rapid increase in American imperialism through, we can see that American and Afghanistan, Iraq and Afghanistan examples. However, in the context of economic imperialism, it is said that today China is replacing the United States of America because it is emerging at an international level as a new economic giant.